Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing.
Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashton and I am so glad you're here. Before we get started, I just wanted to let you know that I am sorry about the TV. It's going to be on all night long as I'm decorating because I have my toddler in here with me, and then once I put her down for bed, I like to have something to listen to so it's not so quiet. So I apologize if that bothers you, but there's only so many angles I can get in my house. But anyway, I just want to go ahead and say thank you for showing up and being here today. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much for coming back again and again. I appreciate your support and being a part of this group. And if you haven't subscribed, I just ask that you consider it because I have so much content coming your way for Christmas. We're going to decorate every single room in this house. I have about 5 Christmas trees to go, so this is the very first one we are doing. And I'd love to have you join our sweet little family. But anyway, we're going to get started with decorating the living room today, and that includes the tree, the mantle, the little TV stand, coffee table, all those things. So lots of decor coming your way. So you will note that I am doing my ginormous tree I got from Hobby Lobby in sections. So instead of putting the whole thing together and fluffing it, I do it section by section because then it doesn't annoy me as much. Fluffing is a very long process, but I have found if I do it by each section of the tree, then I'm more likely to spend the time and effort it needs to make it look nice and fluffy. But if you are curious about this tree at all, I will leave it linked down below.
They said, say Nick, what you got up in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack or in my bag, yeah. They said, say Nick, what you got up in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack or in my bag, yeah. They said, say Nick, what you got up in that bag.
I am going to play around with this garland quite a bit because I was thinking it was a lot longer than it was, and I definitely wanted to do that hanging off the edge style, but I obviously put it too far off to the edge, and I realized that, so I bring it back, and then I just think it actually fits perfectly in the space I need in order to hang the stockings. But unfortunately our mantle is like really narrow, so this garland I feel like is a normal fluff size, but like having the mirror up there already takes up like half the mantle, so it's just very hard to get everything to stick. But we're gonna go ahead and put up the stocking holders I found at Home Goods. I absolutely love this touch of like modern with the black and the wood. It is so beautiful. I'm glad I found those when I was there. We're just going to go ahead and hang all of our white stockings. I do actually have name tags that I made last year, but I think I put them in a different box, so I will have to show you guys those in a future video, but that's how we tell the difference between all of the stockings since they are exactly the same. But I do add these little picks because I just think it adds a nice little sparkle to them and makes them look really fun. And definitely just noticed that I never cut the tags off of them, and that's totally fine because you can't see it anyway. Going back to the garland, we are basically creating our own. So you definitely can buy garland pre-lit with ornaments and all the things you possibly could want on one, but I just didn't fall in love with any that I saw in stores, so I decided to basically create my own, and I absolutely love how this turned out. The fairy lights look phenomenal in it. It lights it up so well. And we're gonna add a few berry picks and some bells because those are really popular this year, but I didn't go with the normal like giant antique bell look. I found some super cute bells from Hobby Lobby, so like I said, we're just gonna kind of intertwine. What I do love about this garland is that it bends so easily, so there's really good weight to it. Each one of those little pieces of the greenery is its own individual stem, and it's not wired, so it just kind of flops down, I feel like how regular cedar might, and I don't know, it just makes it very easy to work with and intertwine anything you possibly could want. So highly recommend if you're one of those who wants to create their own garland. I will say it is nice for year after year because if your style changes, you can just change out all the pieces you're putting into it and not have to be stuck or go and spend a crazy amount. But all I'm doing with the bells is intertwining some of the Christmas hooks. Gosh, I don't know why I couldn't think of that. And literally attaching it like you would a tree, and it holds it very well. Now we're gonna take that bell garland I also got from Hobby Lobby and just drape. I will say if you're in person, it looks so much better, but if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know that I've been struggling with my fireplace. Like, I'm just not in love with the tile I have because I feel like it is so busy. So I actually have a project coming up where we're gonna cover the tile and paint the wall black. So I feel like once we do that, all the other things will pop out and will look very beautiful and like sleek. So be sure to come back for that project. I decided to keep my centerpiece for my coffee table very simple and not have it cluttered, just because Everly does use this space a lot for whatever she's playing with or activities and stuff. So I just wanted to make a nice little centerpiece. I kept it very simple, but I'm integrating the same look. So I have like a piece of wood that touches on other parts of the house. I have this ginormous red candle that I got from Home Goods and I love it. And then these little bell stems were from Hobby Lobby. And I just feel like they're so pretty because I'm consistently putting that like bell look in all the pieces in my house, but they're just very nice. It's kind of one of those, like, you don't see it until you're close up to the centerpiece, but it is such a nice little touch. So I am doing a completely different look than I did last Christmas, so I have so many different pieces to play around with, which is really fun. I had these on my mantle last year with the little shutters on top, and so it's really cool to be able to use those in other spaces and make this cute little feature up here. Like, I've had these little lanterns for, oh gosh, probably since Dylan and I got married. But anyway, now it is time to get to the longest part of the video, which is decorating this tree. I will say having a 9-foot tree is absolutely amazing and it is beautiful, but it does take forever to decorate, and I always feel like I don't have enough ornaments on it. But I did get these giant white ones this year, so I'm using those and just trying to create a pattern with the different sizes and textures. And then I will go in with some ribbon in just a moment to try to fill in those spaces, and then literally just throw everything else around those. But I do try to have it kind of planned out. I've actually never done ribbon before, so I was very surprised with it. All the trees I think I looked at on like Pinterest for inspiration had ribbon in it, and I don't know, I really love this white one because it's actually pretty translucent, so you can still see all the lights through it and everything, but it has such a pretty shimmer. I don't think the camera picks it up very well, but in person it just has such a nice reflection to it that it looks so pretty on the tree. But let me know what you guys think. Like, do y'all use ribbon on your trees? Have you ever done it before? Is this new like me? Let me know, because I'd love to hear what you think about ribbon and the trees. Alright, so these are all the ornaments I do have left that I've used on my tree for the past like 5 years. So I'm just showing you what I have and then what I'm throwing on the tree, because it literally took me probably a couple of hours to get this tree done. Obviously, having a toddler and being exhausted, I took breaks. Also, please forgive me for the bats still on my wall. I couldn't reach them on the floor, so I'm gonna have to take the step stool over there in a minute to grab all those. But I did have everything packed up after I finished the living room, so the next video that's in the kitchen, you will not see those anymore. But I don't know, it's kind of funny because I honestly didn't even realize I still had it until watching the video back. But I'm just showing you like these snowflakes I'm putting in, and like I did put in a few black ornaments to kind of show depth. But anyway, all we have left is fixing the couches up with some pillows, and then I will show you everything we got done today, you guys. These pillows are actually pretty special. The 2 Christmas ones I had over there on the big couch were my grandmother's, who has passed, so I just remember always seeing those when I grew up, so it's so nice to be able to have that touch in my room and for Everly and everything. And the last little bit we're going to do is the most satisfying part, and that is vacuuming all the flock up from this tree, because there was so much of it, you guys. But I am so glad I had this Dyson vacuum that can literally get at all the crazy angles. But anyway, let's take a look at all the decor we got done today. Alright, you guys, I just wanted to say thank you so much for stopping by my channel again today. I am so glad to have had you, and please hit that subscribe button if you are new, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up to let me know if you made it all the way through the end, because you are literally the best. But anyway, I will see you guys on Monday with a brand new Christmas decorating video. Have a good weekend, you guys.
Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds